This is my second ride of the week. I rode yesterday and the weather was very windy. Like there's no way I wanted to have the GoPros on and concentrate on a video and try to keep the bike on the road. But riding home last night, it was nice. I'm glad I rode though. Got to get them in when I can right now. But this is the first time I've ridden 2 days in a row so far this year. So, but yeah, we're going to go up here 89 south. And we're going to take Route 430 toward Sherman, New York. And basically we'll be riding right alongside the highway. Just won't be on it. And I'm getting ready to go underneath 90 now. Go up the hill here. There's a golf course and stuff on the left. But I would say out of all my routes, this may be the least scenic of all of them, so I probably won't talk too much. This may be a music and ride video. We'll see. I got a couple things I can talk about, but just bringing you along for the ride. Another ride to work. I'll be so glad when summer hits, so I want to do more than just ride to work. That Sunday ride I had was nice, but still wasn't quite long enough. But there's the big golf course here on the left. But yeah, that's the golf course for Napa. There's quite a few of those around between all the vineyards. Never been much of a fan of golf myself. Now I have the patience for it. Here's the lovely garage where they dump all the salt and dirt on the roads. Protect us from sliding, which I hope I don't do on all the dirt on the roads right now. I don't know what that lady was doing. She just slowed down all of a sudden. But we're getting ready to go by the Lake Erie Speedway. We got a race car track up here on top of the hill that I go by every day when I take the highway and stuff. Well, they do all kinds of racing there. Different car races, motorcycles sometimes. They race the buses. They do what's called the Crasherama. I don't know if anybody knows what that's about. But they race the school buses. They actually have, they run a couple different 5Ks up there. I know they had one for Halloween one year. They had one for a wine fest 5K. They do like an inflatable 5K where it's like an obstacle course of all this stuff that's inflated. But we're going under 86 now, and I guess you could call it the scenic route. It's still not much more scenic than going on 86, but it's a lot more comfortable to ride, I guess. Don't ride quite as fast. Poop on the fields. Good thing you guys don't have smell-o-vision. They're spraying the poop. I got it right. Oh, god damn it. Jesus. Phew. Oh, that stinks.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Oh, yuck. Yeah, they're fertilizing. Oof. Jesus Christ. I got to feel nasty. I'm glad I got a full face helmet on. Ugh. This is Finley Lake. I gotta open my helmet, let some fresh air. It still stinks in here. Holy Christ. I guess this week will be the poop rambling episode. Yeah, let some fresh air in here. Ugh. Yeah, we're back through Finley Lake. It's real small town. I said one of these days I'll do a whole loop around the lake. This is where my GoPros decided to die on that day, so well, there's that Bill, there's the lake. I guess the lake used to be actually two ponds at one time. The guy dug it out, made it one big lake. Not that it's that big. You could walk all the way around it. It's only 5 miles, which we have done. But that's pretty much it. That's Finley Lake right there. There's actually up that road, there's a nice tavern out there too. Pine Junction. They do a lot of stuff with snowmobilers, and actually Roar on the Shore, the bikers will actually stop out there on the rides. I definitely picked the wrong day to go this way. Holy shit, I just got crop dusted on this side of town now. Freaking all dirt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stay off some of these roads for a while. I'm gonna have to get back on the non-farm roads for a little bit once I get to work. I say they're prepping the fields now for corn and everything, so.
Are you threatening me?
Roads are pretty dirty. Yeah, I see where they've been digging. Ugh, skunk, Jesus, this is gonna be the smelliest ride I think I've ever been on. We're getting ready to come into the town of Sherman here. It's another little town. These towns along here aren't very big. Let's slow down here. Coming into a 30 zone. But these towns aren't very big. They're nice little towns. Just spots in between all the farmland for people to do their shopping and stuff, restaurants. That's their, they've got 2 gas stations. They still have those old ass pumps from like the 80s. I don't even know how the hell them things are legal anymore. I'm sure they don't meet the requirements. Not that the new pumps really meet the requirements, but yeah, I see a lot of the old houses. This is pretty run down. There's turn right here, you get on 86. That 76 is a nice country road too. That's all farmlands. Takes you past a lot of the Amish and stuff. Sure I don't get ran over here. Let's see, they got another old ass gas station. Those pumps are so old. I wish they'd modernize those things. But that's it. That's Sherman. Not much to it. Yeah, there's a nice little park here. And there's a trail, that Fred J. Cusimano trail goes through there. That actually follows along people's properties, and it goes quite a ways. But it's a long trail. I do believe it's part of the national trail that they've been trying to build for like the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years. I know they've been trying to make a trail system that goes from east to west or west to east, depending on where you come from. I think so far, last I heard maybe a year or 2 ago, the trail system actually goes as far as maybe Minnesota. I could be wrong, but let's say that would be kind of fun. There's just so much time though. I can't hike all that way. I haven't even ridden that far yet. But it'd be nice to kind of ride the trails. Actually, they're all foot trails. You can't take your 4-wheelers or dirt bikes on it. Yeah, here's the intersection here for Mayville. This was the way I was supposed to turn the other day. Here's I think we went by this the other day. Here's that Dart Airport. It's a little small private airport. It's a lot of just small planes. I know a few years ago the owner's daughter actually was flying a plane and something happened. She got killed out here. I don't know what the heck happened. That was quite a few years ago. But this is that route I was talking about last week that runs along Chautauqua Lake. Chautauqua Lake's going to be off to my right here now. But the other route I took was off to the left there. We're in Hartfield, just outside of Mayville. Well, that's a pretty good view of the lake right there, over top of the golf course. Another nice spot. This is another little township called DeWittville. It's one of those things you go on this route and you got to slow down and speed up over and over again. We're coming into Maple. I think this is Maple Springs, but there's Midway State Park. It's an old amusement park. It actually used to be privately owned for a long time, and the state finally bought it so it wouldn't go away. But it's got the old skee ball games and all the old time, rides and stuff. But since the state bought it, they actually built a little miniature golf course that's putting around Chautauqua. But actually, it's all different things from Chautauqua County on the golf course, which is kind of neat.
Pretty cool. Thank you very
Maple
much.
Springs. I'll have to take a ride down in there. I should have rode down that way. But that Springs restaurant's pretty good too. They got good food. But I'll have to take a ride down one day, check that out. Here's a little power sports place that they opened. I've never been in there. Loud Performance. That's a perfect spot for me. So we have Long Point State Park up here on the right. It's a state park, but it's really nice down there. We used to have a running series that would run start and finish down in there. We'd actually come up through here. There's a 15K that would come up and out and go down through Midway State Park and past all the rides and everything. That was a nice long run, 15K. I haven't done anything. Actually, I haven't run a race in well over a year now. Yeah, this house here, he's got tons of cars and trucks. But we're getting ready to get on 86 here in a little bit. I'm going to pass by Bemis Point and get on 86. And of course, we're still going along the lake here. Guess I'll start wrapping things up. We've done this route up here over and over again. But I guess I don't have much more to talk about. If I can get past this car here that's going too slow. But let me pass them, and I guess that's it for this time for Rambling on the Road. Until the next time, bye for now.